Welcome to Wednesday's Reflection. Today we continue to look at Jesus in Luke and thinking about old things and new things. Let us start by praying together.
Come, Lord, come down, come in, come among us. Enter into our darkness with your light.
Come, fill our emptiness with your presence. Dispel the clouds and reveal your glory.
Come, refresh, renew, restore us. Come, Lord, come down, come in, come among us.
Amen. Luke chapter 5, verses 33 to 39. They said to Jesus, "John's disciples often fast and pray, and so do the disciples of the Pharisees. But yours go on eating and drinking." Jesus answered, "Can you make the guests of the bridegroom fast while he is with them? But the time will come when the bridegroom will be taken from them. In those days they will fast." He told them this parable. "No one tears a patch from a new garment and sews it on an old one. If he does, he will have torn the new garment, and the patch from the new will not match the old. And no one pours new wine into old wineskins. If he does, the new wine will burst the skins, and the wine will run out, and the wineskins will be ruined. No, new wine must be poured into new wineskins. And no one, after drinking old wine, wants the new, for he says the old is better."
The second part of this passage refers a lot to the old and the new. Take a moment now to consider your own response to old and new ways. Which do you think you prefer? Perhaps you prefer things to remain the same. Perhaps you find comfort in the things that you know. Perhaps you often find yourself looking back to better days. Or maybe you're always searching for the next new thing. Maybe you bore easily. Maybe you crave change. Which do you prefer, old or new? In this conversation, Jesus is beginning to speak of a new era and how the old and the new must be treated. It makes no sense to cut a piece of cloth from a new outfit and use it to patch up an old one. Doing this will ruin the new outfit, and the old one will just look weird. Mull over these words of Jesus in your mind for a while, and notice what comes to mind. might there be any relevance for you in these words today? Earlier this week, we thought about the need to discern the times. Today, it also seems important for us to discern the times and the ways in which the old and the new are to be valued and operate. What might be some old ways of doing things that come to mind for you? And notice your initial feelings to these old ways. How do you find yourself reacting to them? And what might be some of the new ways of doing things that come to mind for you? And again, notice your initial reaction to new ways. What do you notice yourself feeling? Jesus is aware of both the old and the new. So speaking to one who understands these things, take to him now what you have been thinking and feeling. Thank you for joining us for today's reflection. We hope that the rest of your day goes well. Let us close our time together now in prayer. The Spirit of God is upon you and has anointed you. You are the salt of the earth, and you bring light to the world.
You are not too old or too young. You are not too rich or too needy. To bring the good news to the impoverished, to give a hand to the brokenhearted, and to live out freedom and pardon through the gifts you have been given.
So remember to pack peace in your toolbox, hope in your briefcase, love in your lunchbox, and may integrity, honesty, and joy be your designer wear of choice.
Do not be frightened, for you are never alone. The God in whose image you are made will walk with you and guide you today, tomorrow, and every day.